What's going on, guys? My name is Garrett. I'm back with another video. About to go take you guys through my arm day. So we're going to be doing shoulders, bis, and tris. Probably shoulders, tris, then bis actually. But I don't know, we might end up supersetting them. Haven't really decided yet. But I'm going to take you guys through some of my favorite movements for each of those muscle groups. That'll probably be the video. Catch you in the gym. Peace.
All right, just got done doing some pull-ups, some core work, and some push-ups after 10 minutes in the sauna. So now we're gonna start arms. First thing we're doing is some presses. Now I'll take you guys through how I like to do these, but for now, we're just gonna get it warmed up, start getting the pump going. All right, so first thing you guys probably notice is I don't go all the way up with the dumbbells. Show you my reason. I feel like for the last part of it, when I'm like right here and then go straight up, that part is basically triceps for me. So I'm stopping right there, keeping the tension on the muscle. So that's the first way to do it, right? And when I'm doing those kind of half reps, a little bit past half reps, I just want to make sure that I'm getting the dumbbell basically over my head. And then next we'll show you guys how to do, which I'm sure most of you already know, Arnold presses. Another one of my favorite presses. You just bring the dumbbells in right here and then go all the way up. These I'll finish every time. And the last way that I'll show you, just doing regular full reps, right? So instead of going here, keeping the tension on the muscle and back down, going up, getting good contraction every time, and then finishing. And also, you don't want to be going too heavy and then only bringing the dumbbells like halfway down, okay? You want to be working your shoulders specifically when you're hitting the presses. So make sure that you're going down and almost touching the outside of your shoulder. Enough talking though. Let's get some sets in. Notice the bench that I'm using, like a half back rest. If I was to get on a regular bench and have a back rest up to here, a lot easier to do the reps. You can go a lot heavier doing those, but you're also like using a little bit more back arch. So I'd say the full ones, or the full back rest, probably the easiest. These are a little bit harder. And if you go all the way flat and you have to stabilize your core, those are probably the hardest. Start with these. Mainly consider presses front delt. We're gonna do side delts and rear delts, and that'll be it for shoulders. Probably just one movement of each. I don't know, 2 to 4 more sets here. Also, that's what I was missing, music. Line in the sand, you can park. Also did some band work for the warm-up. I'm going to show you guys what most people do, or a lot of people do, that I wouldn't recommend, okay? Going up, going down to like here, and then pressing, right? Not how the reps need to be looking. You want to have a deep stretch and almost touch the dumbbells to the outside of your shoulders. So go a little bit lighter, or keep going heavy, you know, killing it. Most important thing is that you're in the gym, so don't let me tell you what to do and what not to do. I'm gonna catch some sick bottle flips on camera. Thinking 2 or 3 supersets with some upright rows. And when you do these, have your shoulders out in front of your body a little bit, like leaning forward almost. And I'm pulling up to my nipples. A lot of people like to pull too high with these. Pulling like right to my chest line, right under the pec. And just keep your elbows up when you're doing them. All right, last set. And then we'll do some rear delts. A little closer than shoulder width on the grip. This is what I'm talking about. Nobody's here. Great time to get a lift in. All right, rear delts. Also different ways to do these, okay? So you can bring your elbows kind of close into your body, or you can bring them out. As long as you feel it in your rear delt, you're fine. Probably 1 of 4. All right, let's get it. This set I'll bring closer into my elbow so you guys can see, hopefully. Or switch it up in the middle, I don't know. The only problem bringing it in closer to your elbows is I kind of want to pull with my lats. So you got to be pretty specific where you're pulling. Let's make sure you get a stretch at the bottom. And kind of roll your shoulders out when you're stretching. All right, let's get the last 2 sets. Kind of want to go heavier. Also, you have a neutral grip, in, out a little bit, doesn't really matter. as long as you feel it. All right, one more set, and then either we're doing push downs or skull crushers. One of the two. All right, I lied. Before I move on to triceps, we're gonna do a little bit more side delt. All right, so literally the entire shoulder workout has been dumbbells. Entire thing. You don't need machines, you don't need a barbell. You can get big shoulders with just dumbbells, and it's pretty nice. All right, side delts. Multiple ways to use, so many ways. What I like to do, especially towards the end of the workout, half reps. Just make sure when you're finishing with your chest out. Okay? Don't be too slouched over when you're finishing the movement. But if you want to stretch or slouch and get a good stretch, I don't mind that. Actually, it would be hard to do with this bar here, but I do a movement that's literally just like that. I'll show it if I had a flat bench. But it's literally just bringing the dumbbells right under your legs and then finishing up here. Stretch and then finish. I guess I could try it. I'll do a little test run and see how it is. A little bit harder to do on this particular bench, but you guys get the gist of it. Where's the barbell? All right, first tricep movement, skull crushers. Probably 2-4 sets. Hope the camera caught that one. That one was sick.
Yo guys, so the audio sounded a little weird. It was the mic was hitting my beard and sounded a little scruffly. So didn't want you guys to sit through such an annoying clip. So I figured I'd do a little voiceover for it. Doing skull crushers, when you're doing these, try to keep your elbows in and then go down with the bar, honestly, wherever you want. There's so many different variations. You can go to your, lips, to your nose, forehead, behind the head. Kind of just got to play around with it and find out what you like, and also just keep trying different things. A little piece of advice, I guess. Peace.
All right, I'm thinking probably one more set. One more set. Heavy push downs, light push downs, and then possibly kickbacks. Okay, we got 8 on the first one, 10 on the second. Can we get 12? I don't know. I'm down with the sickness for the set of 10. 1 hopefully for the set of 12. A little back arch into this one. Shimmy down, retract the scapula. Fuck. Nope. All right, tried. Gonna get it. Put the weights away and then do some push downs. So, dog, I'm gonna hit a flex on him.
Oh.
Covering up by the sweatshirt, eh? You look like you lost some weight though.
Oh yeah, I'm down 10-ish pounds.
Nice. All right, so idea, we're gonna do 2 to 3 heavy sets and then do 2 to 3 light sets with the rope. Ooh. Yeah. Ooh. Ah. Ooh. Ah. Second heavy set, and then we'll do some lights. Let me explain to you guys the form on this, or at least the way I like to do them, okay? Try to keep your elbows basically as stable as you can, but when you're finishing the stretch of the movement, bring them up a little bit, okay? To like emphasize the stretch. All right, last heavy set. All right, probably two or three light sets. A little bit lighter. I also wish this was a little bit higher too. Ooh. Ooh. Ah. Ah. Ooh. Mm. Ah. Ooh. And I can go a notch higher. So one thing I heard a while ago watching YouTube videos is when you're using the rope specifically, act like you're putting your thumbs in your pockets. Ooh. Ooh. Mm. 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 Ooh. Ooh. Ah. Ooh. Ah. Probably should have gone a little bit lighter on those. It's all right. Finish with either kickbacks or start biceps. All right, so I want to show you guys Probably one of my favorite bicep workouts, okay? And all the different ways that you can use preacher curls. Let's go over the different arm angles, I guess, first. So everybody says you shouldn't lean over this, right? You don't want to push your body over it and go like that. I disagree. I mean, you could literally just put your elbow on it, completely lean over, and then just turn it into like a concentration curl, basically. So I've never understood that logic. And the other thing, you can move the seat down. So one sec. Move the seat down and have your arm much more supported. Just like that. So, you know, different angles, right, that you can use this. Whether it's a concentration curl or you have this pad all the way up in your elbow. And one more thing about stretching your bicep and finishing the contraction, okay? So if I want to curl my hand in and go down, stretch the bicep, that's mainly what I like doing. Or if you go a little bit lighter and you're going all the way down, extend your wrist out right here, get a deeper stretch, and then pull up, okay? So if you have your hand flexed like that and go down, it's a little bit easier to finish the rep. Or you straighten your wrist, get a deeper stretch right here, almost let it go into your fingertips, and then pull back up, okay? Most important thing, feel it in your bicep, okay? And then one more thing is you can do it. Another way to do it, keep your arm on your wrist so that when you start failing and you need a little bit of help, you can use your other arm. I'm thinking probably these and hammers, most likely. 2 to 4 sets here, and some hammer curls. And obviously we'll do some supersets with these after the first couple heavy sets.
Yeah, I remember. I don't remember the exact name, but it's very like.
Oh my God. It's hard. Ooh. 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 Ah. Ooh. Should probably be going a little bit lighter on these, to be honest. All right, superset. We're gonna do probably four reps here, and then 8 with the 30s. I don't know.
She was like, I know I'm a little like, very bad for you. I feel very sad for you. You're choosing this path. I was like, all right, cool. And then you said, all right, cool. I was fucking working. I was upset. I was like, stop being my fucking personal life. I was just gonna do that shit. He's like, I can't talk to you. She said, I can't talk to you.
And I'm thinking last set will probably be just with the 30s rather than supersetting with the 45s again.
Because of this happened. I'm gonna go to the Instagram, and then guess what happened next? I didn't respond to her because I was in the fucking gym with you at that time. I was in the gym with you. She messaged us.
That's it. Just keeping the tension on the bicep, which inevitably means I got to keep the same for this bicep.
I'm talking. What is that?
Oh my god. Get up. Stretch. Squeeze.
I didn't care.
Hassan? Nicole? Baba said? Can you call him and ask Baba to play what 30 minutes? And then call me back.
All right, last set. I think some Chick-fil-A sounds fire, to be honest. Chick-fil-A or Chipotle? Chipotle is more anabolic. All right, honestly, we're gonna do concentration curls on here. So everybody says, you know, don't bend over this machine, right? I'm about to bend the machine over is what I'm about to do, just by making gains. I think some hammers. All right, so now we're just gonna go till the biceps hurt, basically. Don't really count the reps, just wait till they're in pain. All right, big boy weights. Everybody watch out, 17.5s. Finishing workout, pump. I feel like you can go for any muscle group you already worked, right? So on these, I'll talk about, movements that are specifically for the contraction versus the stretch, even though most lifts are both. Tender plates, or at least what I call these, contraction based. Squeezing the entire time, barely letting off, and back to the squeeze. And one more thing, you're kind of actually bringing it out when you're like lessening the contraction. Kind of hard to explain, but rather than going straight down, kind of come out with it a little bit. If you're not getting a good pump, if you're getting a good pump, do what you're doing. I'm back with the biggest weights in the gym. 15s, baby. Sometimes, 15s can feel like some heavy ass weights. Get your muscles sufficiently broken down before going on to 15s or lighter weights. These feel like 100s to me. 100s to my biceps. All right, boys, that's a wrap. Deuces.
All right, yo guys, just finished up the workout. Good arm day. Very late workout for me. It's around 10:30 right now. One of the latest workouts I've had in a long time. Loved it. Literally nobody was there. I mean, a few guys that you probably saw in the clips, but those were basically the only people that were in the gym. In comparison to when I came the other day to hit back, no brainer, I would rather come at this time, but I can't during the week just because I got to wake up so early for work. But yeah, pretty basic arm day, right? Shoulders, tries, and buys. Went through a bunch of basic movements and, you know, just made the muscles work. Nothing complicated about the workout. Hopefully you guys were able to take some technique from what I was doing. But most importantly, you know, just going into the gym and putting the work in. Yeah, I guess the last thing I will say, if you hit a plateau in your training, switch up the stimulus that you're giving your muscle. Switch up the weight, switch up the workout, switch up the technique, switch up something about it, and then try to keep progressing. Other than that, stay consistent and keep grinding in the gym, boys. That's all there is to it. If you want to change your body, change your physique, 3 things that you control: exercise, nutrition, and recovery. Stay consistent with all of those things and you're set. Yeah, so that's the end of the workout. I don't have to wake up for work in the morning. Thank the Lord. Tonight's a good night. Peace.